the front, say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a she ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again.
Tuesday night baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the league's top home run to widen his lead atop that board next. Jose Barrios is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. A ball and no strikes. Lined hard toward right center. Springer able to track it down for the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Zach Plesac gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Toronto,
George Springer, the next to hit. He enters this one 2nd in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. And And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2. Springer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's had a banner month as far as home run production is concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
1-2 strikes to count. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bo Bichette becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. From the stretch, Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Toronto after this. And now here is Franmil Reyes. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
The first baseman.
That's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
On to first, a double play.
That is it. The left fielder.
Set to go now, Harold Ramirez. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this one at 248, 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Indians leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for Toronto.
And stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Now another 1-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
First baseman.
Digging in will be Lourdes Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he takes a called strike 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fouled off. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Jimenez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
The designated
runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bradley Zimmer becomes the first out of the inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty, 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. The 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Rosario brings it in, and there's out number 2.
Now back. The second
base is empty, 2 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
Now back, the designated hitter, Vladimir.
Throw over to first.
Junior.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. The 3-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Stepping in once again is Miles Straw. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
2-0 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Nipped the corner. 2-2. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for
a swing and a miss.